The U.S. man Robert Redford play in 1977 movie A Axel Too Far did not love how he was depicted, on to a guideline war historiographer. Largest men would include been flattered, Sir Anthony said the Edinburgh World Volume Fest on Saturday. Colonel Prepare acquired the prominent facility crucifix for his part at Arnhem. Later a Maine, he parachuted in the Netherlands in 1944 and led a bold light cross through the Val inland. Up the cross, Redford is seen in Richard Attenborough's movie description the mission statement as a actual horror. Stage sees his main Prepare nature scolding a UK official for his inaction. Such are UK military at Arnhem, he is shown proverb. There wound poor. And thou re fair go sit there or, sip chike. On to Sir Anthony, the actual Julian Prepare objected to his picture in an email found in the file of Cornelius Ryan, who wrote the volume on that Attenborough's movie was relying. No question it wasn't precisely which happened at the period, or the speech he had in fact speak at the period, Sir Anthony is cited as proverb. If Colonel Prepare did include issues in how he and the fight of Arnhem were introduced, he would not be the at first man to discover error in a movie presumably relying on reality. There are some films how unsuccessful to impression the actual life human beings on whom they were relying. Bennett Milling Machine Operators 2014 movie said of the odd and eventually deadly relation among eccentric multimillionaire John DuPont and two U.S. wrestlers, whose learning he sponsored. The movie implicit DuPont's business relations in the men may include had a sex hue, thing how irked Mark Schultz, whose sibling Dave was shooting corpse by the rich philanthropic in 1996. Toni Collette reunited in her Muriel's Marriage CEO P.J. Hogan for the 2012 sitcom AMD on a flying fellow traveler who becomes nurse to a political figure's 5 daughters. Hogan relying the center nature of Sharon Shaz Thornbender on a actual female named Shaz, who looked following him as a kid while his mom had a nerve collapse. Down there is no lucky end to the history unfortunately. On to the Australia CEO, Shaz is yet out down there and dislikes the movie extremely. The part of bounty hunter Patching Adams, a U.S. doctor who pioneered the integral use of humor in hospitals, was one how seemed perfect suitable to the talents of the deceased Robin Williams. Not on to the actual bounty hunter Adams, although, who decried Tom Shadyak's 1998 AMD for reduction him to a fun physician. Facebook company founder Mark Zuckerberg has substantially stored mum on David Fincher's 2010 AMD, in that he was depicted by Jesse Eisenberg as a irascible loser in a microchip on both of shoulders. In 2014, although he'd done a uncommon declaration on the Oscar-winning movie, proverb it had done up a bundle of material how I found type of harmful. In his bald top, pot-bellied stride and skinny face, Johnny Depp was nearly unrecognizable while he played Boston bandit James White Bulger in the 2015 action thriller. Yet how cut slight ice in the actual Mr. Bulger, who transferred his discontent, via his attorney, of the Florida jail wherever he is now serving 2 lifetime sentences.